The first message we have is you're a blessing in disguise. What I'm actually getting is that this is a major realization that this masculine came to during the separation from you. I'm sensing that this information was hidden from them, or they felt it was hidden from them. But the timing of this realization is actually perfect. It was imperative for them to find out at this particular time, because had they learned this sooner, they may have had an adverse reaction. Perhaps things wouldn't have gone as smoothly. I'm getting that this masculine had bits and pieces of information about you that made itself known at different stages of your connection. I honestly feel like it was meant to unfold this way. They may have started out with a vastly different perspective on this connection, especially when it came to how they viewed you in the beginning. Right now, everything is coming together. Perhaps in the beginning, they had no idea how this would all unfold, or maybe they didn't have any expectations at all. But I'm getting that this happened gradually, and then something shifted, like a major realization about you came in. I'm getting that it's the way you engage with this masculine that forces them to face themselves, instead of projecting their issues onto you. I feel something happened in the recent past where you made them stand face to face with themselves, forcing them to reflect on why they do the things they do. At first, they were not very happy about this. They may have been really triggered by this, but I'm getting that it triggered them in the best way possible. I'm picking up on a divine feminine energy that is very expressive. You have a way of communicating that really makes this masculine think. This may also be what stands out about you. You're not afraid to challenge them, and they really love this about you. You're not intimidated by their energy at all, and they know you're not the type of feminine who will let things slide, especially when it comes to matters that affect your well-being. Divine Feminine, you're at a point where you know that anything connected to you, or anything you're going to invest your energy into, must be positive. You are very intentional about this, and I feel like when you were met with tension in this connection, or when your masculine was operating from a lower vibrational energy, you were definitely vocal about it. You challenge them this way. They know that you're not a pushover, and I'm picking this up very clearly. They love this about you, even if they haven't expressed it to you. There may have been something you said that made them go inward. As I mentioned earlier, if they pulled their energy back, this was intentional. They pulled back to look deep within themselves, and what they found was actually very shocking. Whatever you said helped them look inside and identify some barriers or patterns, particularly related to their past relationships. You helped them identify a pattern, and had you not been true to yourself, had you not stood firmly in your authenticity, they would have never come to this realization. This energy could have spilled over into what you were trying to build together. They probably haven't said this to you, but they actually thank you for being yourself, thank you for being vocal and very expressive about your feelings. They feel as if just being connected with you has made them become a better version of themselves. This goes back to the balance of masculine and feminine energy. You have a very subtle way of getting your point across that blows their mind. They actually listen to you, value your insight, and see you as someone they could have a very promising future with. I'm also getting that they say certain things just to see how you interpret them, and you shock them every single time. Your energy, Divine Feminine, is something they've never experienced before. And if you're wondering how they currently view you, they see you as a blessing in disguise. They feel as though they've gotten far more value from this connection than they ever expected. I'm getting that you might be a feminine energy who gets judged by your outer appearance, particularly in the dynamic with this masculine. But when people get to know you, they begin to view you completely differently. You're someone who is very observant. You pay close attention to this masculine's verbal and nonverbal cues, and they let you know exactly how they're feeling and where they are on their journey. It's almost as if the questions you ask, or the things you talk about, blow their mind. I feel that there were bits and pieces of information that were revealed to this masculine about you or this connection, and they are currently viewing you as a blessing in disguise. They're realizing that this information about you was never really hidden. They simply became more aware of who you are as they opened themselves up to you and to the connection. But right now, they're in shock. The next card we have is "You're a part of my destiny." Wow, that's double confirmation. This masculine is absolutely in love, and I feel like they're doing some research. They could be speaking to people in confidence, but they are in shock right now. Their emotional process, their inner compass, is driving them to come to these conclusions. They could be planning something for the future, but the one thing they're sure of is that you are a part of their destiny. This masculine may actually be aware that this is a twin flame connection. Although you identify with the divine feminine, one of your biggest concerns or questions might be whether this masculine identifies this connection with such a powerful energy. But they do feel like you are a part of their destiny in some way. This connection is incredibly intense, cyclic, and otherworldly. Your masculine knows this, and for some reason, this information is rushing in at this moment. Perhaps they weren't ready for this level of understanding in the past, or maybe they wouldn't have understood it. But for some reason, they know now, and they want you to know that they know. However, if they identify with this connection, they are aligning it with such a powerful energy, and I feel like this awareness will have a very positive effect on the connection. Even if you're at a distance from your person, just them having this level of awareness is enough to infuse the connection with new energy and relieve the pressure off of it. I also feel like the masculine is at ease with this information. Knowing that you're not just someone they can't get out of their head, or someone they're obsessing over, they now understand that this connection means something. I feel like they are truly at peace with this realization. There's a calm, peaceful energy surrounding them right now. Divine feminine, you can also find peace in knowing that you're not alone and that this masculine is aware of the sacred bond you share. This awareness definitely takes some of the stress off the connection. It's very powerful. I feel like they're trying to figure out exactly what this means, but they've come to the conclusion that you two are bonded for life. They can't get you out of their system. Their thoughts might be all over the place right now, as they're receiving a rush of information they don't know how to process. But the most important thing is that they now know that the way they feel about you is for a reason. A lot of their internal, intuitive nudges have now been confirmed. Wow, yeah, it's just confirmation after confirmation. The last message we have is "You were sent to me." They're realizing that you were sent to them at the perfect time, divine feminine, and they're really happy about the timing here. They understand now that they wouldn't have been prepared for this if it had happened sooner. This is the conclusion they've come to about you. You were sent to them. They've really been trying to figure out where you came from and why you're making them feel all these things they've never felt before. I feel like they definitely pulled back their energy to regroup a bit, but they went deep into the archives. They've been looking through their past relationships, their dynamics, and their patterns. They were really serious about making sense of all this. I'm definitely getting the energy of them wanting to move this connection forward in a more serious direction. There may be a higher commitment coming. But I truly feel like this process has been incredibly important to them, because this masculine doesn't open their heart to just anyone. Of course, they've been in relationships before and have been in love, but to fully allow themselves to fall in love and to let go can be challenging for them. So, all the research, probing, and questioning, they're doing this for a reason, for a bigger reason. I definitely feel something is brewing. You may feel this level of anticipation happening right now, because they're building momentum. I'm getting that this connection with you has definitely opened their eyes, and they can see things clearly right now. And I believe this clarity is mainly because they can truly be themselves with you. They view you as a total blessing in disguise, because there's something about your energy that made this masculine feel as if you are a perfect match for them. There's something extremely natural about this connection. You may simply be very compatible, but it's your feminine energy that really inspires them. I'm talking about a powerful feminine energy here that naturally makes this masculine fall into his true position, and that's very powerful energy coming through. Your energy meshes very well with theirs, and if they haven't told you this already, if they haven't expressed that you are their true love, that you're part of their destiny, I definitely feel like they will be letting you know very soon. For many of these masculines, they've pulled their energy back for this reason, to make sense of everything that's going on. If you don't forget, then write in the comments about how your day went. I will definitely read it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe channel.